Buhari buried education. We will hold funeral. Nans blows hot. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe to this channel. And if you have been there supporting this channel, thank you for your support and welcome back as you like and share. The National Association of Nigerian Students, Southwest Zone, has said that it is ready to conduct a funeral for public education, accusing the President, General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, of burying public education in the country. The students, in a statement signed by its coordinator and spokesperson, Adegboye Olatuji and Awoyinfo Poluwa, respectively, and made available to Punch newspaper, said in the coming days they will be hitting the streets again. It behoves all to call the attention of the general public and the international community on the brazen insult meted on the mass of Nigerian students by the irresponsible administration of this government, without considering the fact that Nigerian students have been at home for close to 8 months as a result of the failure of this administration to meet the demands of striking lecturers and to properly fund education. The Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, is to be conferred with the National Honor of Commander of the Order of Niger. The recognition of patronage on the minister has not just demystified the sacredness of national honors. It has further shown to the mass of Nigerian students that this administration does not regard the youth as being critical stakeholders as far as national development is concerned. To say that a man under whose watch university students have been at home for close to 8 months due to the strike embarked upon by lecturers got recognized by the president and to be conferred with a national honor is a direct attack on the mass of students, the statement partly reads. Nans also called on Buhari to take over negotiation with the striking Academic Staff Union of Universities and no longer leave it in the hands of the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige. That has been done. The federal government, Buhari at the time, gave it, I think, but Jabir Millers has called them to the meeting, the chief of staff. Well, this country is like, the more you look, the less you see. Reacting further, Nans said, rather than concentrating on the task of governance, the president is distributing national honors to different characters, mostly misfit. How can you be honoring people who have made the cost of living so high and reduce the standard of living? We condemn and reject the national honors and some of the recipients. We want Nigerian students to be ready for a grand mass action on this Academic Staff Union of Universities strike. We are clear that this government is anti-public education and this is against the yearnings of millions of students and youth. We also saw a destructive circular issued by the Ministry of Education whereby education students in both colleges and universities were called upon to apply for a bursary program. It is not just ridiculous but equally shameful. If the government is sincere as it wants the public to perceive, there's no reason to be getting students to apply. The National Universities Commission and the National Commission for Colleges of Education have the data of students and should get all students to have a bursary. As an association, we do not want selective bursary but full bursary for all Nigerian students. We maintain that we want free education at all levels. Is that possible in this present-day Nigeria? Instead of stipends as bursary, Nigerian students in the Southwest region must warm up for a consistent round of agitation to force the government to do the needful. In coming days, we should be occupying the streets across the Southwest region to conduct a final burial rite of public education in the country, as this is what the Buhari's administration represents. The statement concludes. The statement indeed has concluded on what these guys want to do. But honestly, this is the best time I think that ASU hands to negotiate whatever they want to negotiate with the federal government. This is election year. I am sure the party will want to get back to power. And whatever else we need to do, whether with the student union or whatever, they need to make sure that if they cannot get 100%, may not be visible because of the economic situation of the country. But key things for me is for them to begin to drive those things that they can get easily, and they begin to agree with them so that they will start implementation. Otherwise, they can agree most of this even 100% on paper, and at the end of the day, they will go back to work. Election period, these same professors will be called to come and be returning officers in most of the states of the Federation. Why not use this electioneering period, this presidential election period, to meet them, and those ones that can be addressed now, those ones that can be provided immediately, let them negotiate for those ones and get it at hand. They say a bird at hand is more than two in the bush. So let us to sit down. They are professors, they are academicians. They should know how to go about using whatever intellectual capacity they have to negotiate with this government. They want, okay, which one is available now? Give one to us. They take it, you hold that one with your one hand, and you bring out the other hand, begin to say, okay, this one is remaining. This election that is coming, this must happen before the election. Otherwise, we won't go and be returning officer. Otherwise, so they should be able to negotiate. As intellectuals, they have more brains in the system of academic staff union than even the government. So they should be able to negotiate to make sure they get what is right. And again, for the student that wants to go about going about making some protests here and there, honestly, if you ask me, is this the best time to protest? No. Because whatever happens, one of the things that INEC is saying is, if there's insecurity in the place, election means no. Oh, is that what we want? That is not what we should be thinking and be looking at, so that politicians will not come and hijack whatever thing the students want to do and begin to create crisis within the system. Well, what is your take on this? The Nans says they want to go out from today or from this week to begin to make some protests here and there. If federal government is not ready to answer ASU, they're ready to go and protest. Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.